All right, we're going to sketch a graph with these properties, and we're going to even color code it so it's easier for you to see what we're doing. So first of all, let's just draw a little XY plane, coordinate plane here. And let's label, we really only need to label 1. That's really all we need. Because notice all these things are happening right around 1. The limit as x goes to 1 from the left is 3. So that means that 1, 2, 3, here's 3. Here's -1, and here's 1. Whoops, that's not 1. Here's 1. Okay, so from the left, I'm doing this in red, coming from the left, the limit is 3, which means it gets super close to it, but it's not going to be equal to it. In fact, we know it's going to be equal to 1. So there has to be an open dot on 3. There has to be an open dot.
Can it go up or down?
It can go, well, it's got to be coming from the left. So it can be a crazy thing. It could be like this. Doesn't really matter what it is.
Good.
As long as from the left, you would expect, if you were on this graph right here, if you're on the graph, as you're getting close, as the x value is getting closer and closer to 1, the y value is getting closer and closer and closer to 3. That's what that open dot means. Okay? From the right, you expect the value to be -1. So coming from the right, let me erase this down here. Coming from the right, you expect the value to be -1. So I'll put an open dot on 1, -1, and from the right, it's going to be like this.
It has to pass the vertical line test, yeah.
Sure, it has to pass the vertical line test, and that's why they're open dots.
Yeah.
But it could be a straight line like this. It could be zigzaggedy, as long as it's not like wrapping back on itself.
This way, like the
As
other
long as
side.
it's not going the other way, right? It can't go this way because then it wouldn't pass the vertical line test. Exactly.
And then you just put a point at 1,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then at 1, the function value, the blue thing tells you that the function value is 1. And so I put a filled in dot right there. So my first question is this graph a function?
Yes.
Yes. It better be, because it told us it was a function. It's using function notation. The second question is this graph continuous?
Yes.
No. Continuous means you don't have to pick up your pencil to draw it.
Yeah.
So this is not continuous. And the third question is there a limit? They didn't ask this, but I'll ask it. What's the limit as x goes to 1?
As x goes to 1. It is 1.
It does not exist. It's undefined because it's different from the left and the right.
Okay.